So this is a fun topic. It's basically risk it for the biscuit. That's my motto with skiing nowadays. And it's how do you overcome fear? It's a general life topic, but when you're skiing, it's a common this is one of the things I enjoy about skiing is there's always a level of discomfort in what you haven't learned yet or what the next thing to master. And that's gonna lead to some innate fear. Like if you're not afraid, then you're probably being too stupid. Like if you're doing something that's new, like you should be a little bit, but how to overcome that, start small. Just start small. Ask and have a guide. Have someone that's done it before, that knows what they're doing. So you can have tips. Don't do it just by yourself. Don't go out. That's a recipe for a not fun time. Just go out with a buddy that learn tricks together, push each other. Or if it's just like more technical terrain, sure. If just don't go out on your own in the backcountry, but you can go out on your own if it's just inbounds on piste on in the resort boundary. You're good. Go out, pick a line, have a good time, pick something challenging. And if you fall, it's okay. Just start, like I said, don't send it 3 levels above your skiing. If you've just been skiing greens and you haven't done a blue yet, go ski like there's like beginner blues. And you can ask patrol, like what's the easiest blue on this lift, or if this lift is even appropriate for beginner intermediates. You can ask that. Patrollers especially are very ready to offer advice that would help avoid injury for sure. But also, more importantly, not more importantly, but just as importantly, you having a good time. Don't get injured and have fun. Those are the 2 things that are top seed in skiing. So it's important. So yeah, not if you. I remember when I was out in Telluride, my uncle, who's just a badass ski bum, he brought us up to the chutes in Telluride, and I was on a snowboard back then, little knuckle dragger, and he put up with me, just getting up to the top. And man, I remember being scared out of my snowboard boots, but we made it. We got down. I fell a few times, but I was like, holy I did that. And that's go with someone that you trust, that can be a good guide. And this is generally for life. If you're going into things, that feeling of discomfort isn't just with skiing. It's all over. I found that I feel that in a lot of areas in life. And when I feel it, the more I lean into it, the more I recognize it. And then the more I enjoy it, because I know that it's not comfortable. That's the whole feeling. But then I know I'm growing. So if I get tired of it and then I don't beat myself up, I just stop, and then I'll pick it back up when I feel like it, because I want to get better. That's the thing, is the drive to get better is what drives us to lean in. So if you're scared, just think about why you're scared. Is it reasonable? Or are you above your punching weight? Just don't pick a hill that's too hard for where you've been skiing and what you're comfortable with. Your ability is better than anybody. And if you don't have any, then yeah, that's something to just work on. And if you're an expert, there's still things to work on, and stay safe, and then even pass on. So that's the beautiful thing about the sport. We're all one family. We're in it together, and it's these sports like where you have a risk, especially high risk, and then loss of life and all that. Like they form this camaraderie that's super cool and unique. Like scuba diving is kind of a similar thing where like you can leave your stuff out overnight, like thousands and thousands of dollars of equipment. Same thing with skiing, and people don't for the most part. I've never experienced it, and people don't take your stuff because it's a community and your lives depend upon each other. So like when you're up there, and even if you don't know, it's a total stranger that you don't even know, like that's someone that you can bump fists with and be like, I respect you and your passion for this sport, and I won't mess with your stuff. Because ultimately at the end of the day, I could depend on him to help me out, and vice versa. So, and that's just kind of like life. Like don't mess with people's stuff in general. It's a cool community. So anyways, yeah, I got off on a tangent there, but skiing's awesome. It's a great sport. This is probably a chairlift ride right here. So Risk it for the biscuit. Peace.